21st, 1941, in the city park of Brest, we are introduced to a 15-year-old musician named Sasha Akimov, who is serving in the 333rd Rifle Regiment of the Red Army at the Brest Fortress. Sasha lives with his older brother Andre. After losing their parents in the Spanish Civil War, he has an affection for a girl named Anya, who is the daughter of Lieutenant Andrei Kizhevitov. The scene then cuts to the Brest train station, where a crowd of residents are seen rushing to board trains in order to leave. Turns out, there is a rumor that the city will soon be attacked by the German Nazi troops. A commissar named Yefim Fomin also arrives at the station, only to discover that he is unable to bring his family to Brest due to a shortage of train tickets. Meanwhile, another officer named Gavrilov talks to the officer of the NKVD Special Department, Lieutenant Weinstein, expressing his concern about the readiness of the fort's defenses should an attack come. He points out that if the Germans attack them, they will be trapped and will not be able to get out of the fort. Moreover, the soldiers in the fort numbered around 8,000 people, including the wives and children, would be difficult to evacuate. However, Weinstein does not take the matter seriously, which causes Gavrilov to become furious, prompting him to walk away. Later, in the middle of the night, thousands of Nazi Germans infiltrate the Brest train station under the disguise of the Soviet Union Army. As the first step of their plan, they cut off electricity and water supply before starting to surround the fort. At 3:58 a.m. in the morning, the German forces begin their invasion of the Soviet Union. The fortress gets subjected to heavy bombardment by German artillery and Stuka aircraft, killing many Soviet soldiers and civilians. This unexpected attack sets panic among the civilians, prompting them to run for their lives. One after another, the buildings are destroyed, causing pandemonium. By 6:30 a.m., the German troops start to move towards the fortress, capturing and killing hospital staff and patients. Terrified, the civilians try to get out of the fort through the north gate, but they are also gunned down. Fomin then takes command of the defenders around the Kulm Gate and has the soldiers take their positions on the windows. He orders his troops not to let the enemy soldiers cross the bridge in front of the fort. Simultaneously, Gavrilov organizes defenders around the eastern fort in response to the unexpected and devastating attack. Elsewhere, the NKVD border guards, under command of Lieutenant Kizhevitov, act on repelling a German sortie into the fortress. Despite being low on ammo, he orders his troops to attack the enemies with their makeshift weapons. After an intense battle, Kizhevitov and his soldiers are eventually able to repel a batch of German soldiers. However, in the process, several of their own men are killed. On the other hand, an undercover German soldier pretends to be a lieutenant and approaches Weinstein in an attempt to undermine the defense of the 132nd Independent NKVD Convoy Battalion barracks. He instructs Weinstein and his soldiers to split into small groups and abandon the fort. However, the disguise does not go smoothly, as Weinstein manages to uncover the truth due to different shoe designs. The Soviet Union Army boots have round spikes, while the German boots have square spikes. The Germans need better fashion designers. Realizing the deception, Weinstein reacts swiftly, shooting the undercover soldier to death. At the Kulm Gate, Fomin notices the German soldiers crossing the bridge, holding civilians hostage. In a quick action, he